Hey, what is up guys, it's me Chikordi here, and this is a brand new video, and this is a very new video that I never covered before or ever did, such as making a build. As you know, that Striker got nerfed heavily, which pissed me off a lot, because Striker was my go-to-go in the Dark Zone in 1.8 and 1.2. It was hard for me to find a good build, but luckily this global event helped me out. And I finally got the 6-piece Nomad. It's about time. I still haven't gotten a house yet, which is stupid, honestly, but I gotta keep trying. I'm still grinding for the game. As you can see, global event's still running right now. But let's get on to the build. This is the build right here. Now I know there's people that have better builds in the Nomad who created a new build, a better build, such as AK firearms with 5k or 4.9k, whatever. This is what I'm running. This is my build for Nomads, for solo Dark Zone. Since you know I like running solo now. I really don't play with my friends. It's just, to me, it's just it's just that people don't get online in this game that much. None of my friends, well, my friends don't get online in this game anymore, since this game is not dead, but just people don't like playing this game that much. But I still have feelings for the game. I still love it, and I'm really beginning to play Division 2. Anyways, and all the way, let's talk about the build. Let's get on to the gear piece, the chest piece. Now, I'm running, this is the Nomad vest classified set chest piece, and I am running it with 1.3k stamina. Again, I'm running with skill haste and health. Again, you can get rid of skill haste for exotic damage resilience, for if you ever encounter a predator. But this is not the best chest piece I have, honestly. This is the only chest piece I have, and again, with the minor attributions, you can run it with ammo capacity, but it was a very bad chest piece that I had, so the chest piece wasn't good. But this is the only chest piece I have. Sooner or later, when I keep grinding, I'll find a better chest piece, roll with firearms, and then just roll it with health and exotic damage resilience. But yeah, this is good. You know that Nomad, also, you already know that Nomad, the 6-piece, is actually really good in the Dark Zone. It's a survivability gear, and this and that. I'm not gonna go too down or too death to the talent or anything like that, but my firearms mod, I'm running firearms mod, skill haste, 3% skill haste, and also running with firearms, also 250 firearms with critical hit chance. Now, the thing I run with Nomad is critical hit chance. Critical hit chance is so, I just love it. I don't know if you guys want to go with it with the critical hit chance, but you don't have to. But this is what I'm running. This is what I love about this, because actually it gives me critical hit chance, which is really good to have in the Dark Zone when you're fighting against players. So this is my chest piece. Now run to the mask. The armor, of course, is low. Again, this is not a good mask, but it's good enough. So with the mask, I'm running 1.5k firearms, which honestly that's what I'm running, and I'm also running with 4% critical hit chance. I mean, if you guys want, you guys can hit it with skill haste or anything, or exotic damage resilience. It doesn't matter. This is my build, and I'm running with burn resistance, since you know I hate dealing with freaking cleaners in this game. Or so people who has flame turrets as fire crest, of course, and who just throws incendiary nades. So yeah, this is my rolls. And again, with I'm running with firearms mods. I'm running it with 263, and again with critical hit chance. Like, again, I really love critical hit chance with this build. It makes me just hit them and gives me the critical hit chance that I want in this build. So that's my my mask and the knee pads. Here we go, the knee pads. Now, Again, you can roll health with this, but I consider running critical hit damage and also running with rolling with this stamina. It's really good to hit it with stamina in this, because stamina actually helps you out. It makes your stamina go a little bit buffer, and also look, it makes you a little hard to take you down. But again, it's up to you. Health, you guys can roll it with health or anything. It's up to you guys. Now, my minor attribution is basically running it with shock resistance, 33% shock resistance, 33% bleed resistance. Again, when I'm fighting against a pred, when I have time to react in order to pop that med kit or just something. I mean, you never know, man. Pred is actually pretty strong in this update. It's actually strong. I mean, I deal with a lot of people, a lot of preds in this game. It's very hard to take them down, but just keep fighting. That's all you gotta do. So if I was you guys, run bleed resistance, 33% bleed resistance, and also 31% burn resistance if you guys fighting against Firecrest. And let's get on to the mods. Okay, the mods, I'm running with firearm. I'm running firearm 247% firearms. Again, this is my first time making this build, or making a build at all. And I'm running 2% exotic damage resilience. Again, fighting against pred. And the prototype performance mod I'm running is pulse critical hit chance. Again, you don't have to run this with pulse critical hit chance, because I'm actually running pulse with my Nomad, and I'm running I'm just running a pulse, which you don't have to do. You can just run it with the box if you guys want. But since the pop whatever that's called, it really got nerfed, so I don't really use it that much anymore. But yeah, that's my knee pads. Let's get on to the backpack. Now the backpack, again, you can run it with critical hit damage, but I'm running it with health this time. But again, this is not the best backpack. Let's just say it again. Repeat it one more time. This is not the best build and for Nomad, but this is the best build for me. Again, I'm running it with 1.5k firearms, and I roll it with health and also have 51% ammo capacity. Ammo capacity is really good, especially when you're running with, if you're running a house, like 2 houses, it's just really good to running with ammo capacity. But since I don't have a house, I still running with the Navy MP5, which honestly is pretty good, and you'll see the talent sooner. And also I run it with the lightweight M4. And let's get on to the mods. What the mods I'm running is 241% firearms and 3% skill haste. And my prototype performance mode is 6% first aid self heal. Again, want to have good enough heals to react on time and also go on in the fight to stay alive longer. Prototype performance, my other the prototype performance mod is support healing station, which should not be there, honestly. What is that doing there? Oh, sorry. Hold on, give me a sec, guys. What the heck am I doing, man? I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't be running that. I don't run the box. I actually run the pulse. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. So that's what I'm running for my backpack. Now let's get on to gloves. The gloves, it's not the best row. It's not the best, but I'll find better gloves sooner or later. But I'm also running critical. The best way to run is critical hit chance, critical hit damage, and also assault rifle damage or SMG damage. But since I had no choice, because it was a bad row or a bad gloves that I got when I got the the cachet, I had no choice but to run it with critical hit, 6% critical hit chance, and 16 critical hit damage, and 7% enemy armor damage. And honestly, I think it's okay. It's pretty good, but honestly, I think you should just run it with assault rifle damage or SMG damage, whatever, etc., whatever you want. But this is also involved with, firearms. Hit it with firearms, because my build is it's still in progress. My build is still in progress. I'm trying to hit to AK firearms, but this is actually pretty good for Dark Zone solo if you're playing solo. But yeah, 1.3k firearms and 6% critical hit chance, 16% critical hit damage, and 7% enemy armor damage. Let's get on to the so yeah, I'm about to say let's get on to the mods, but this is pretty good. Now finally of the gear piece, the holster. Again, this is not good, but I'm trying to, I'm trying to still get that 5k stamina, and this is also rolled with critical hit chance. Critical hit chance is my build in this. Is basically my build in this Nomad. So I really love Nomad in this update, or this patch update, or this 1.3 whatever. But yeah, this is my critical hit chance, 3%. I'm trying to get at least, hopefully there's a 4-point chance, but yeah. So that's my gear pieces right here. Again, this is still work in progress, but this is decent enough to be in solo in the Dark Zone. And now let's get on to the weapons. My lightweight M4. My assault rifle does 24 enemy armor damage. It's not bad. My DMG is 9.4k, which is okay, I guess. And my RPM is, it's pretty. Yeah, just take a look at that. Now let's get on to the talents. Now the best way to run Nomad is when you're fighting against players in the game, PvP, is unforgiving, responsive, and deadly. And my fire mod and my mods, my magazine is just check that out. I'm not gonna explain it to you, but just check it out. I mean, there could be something better than that, the one I have and everything else and this and that, but I'm having critical hit damage and critical hit chance. That's all that matters. So that's my lightweight M4. Now let's get on to the Navy MP5. Again, I don't have a house, sadly, and it's tragic. I don't have it, but I'm trying my best to grind on this game and get the house. Hopefully just decent talents that I want. This is the Navy MP5, and the submachine gun is 23% critical hit chance, which is, again, I'm running for critical hit chance in this build. My DMG is 17.8k, and you already know the RPM, this and this and that, the magazine. Now let's get on to the talents. Responsive, unforgiving, and deadly. Again, I love running these talents with Nomad because it makes my damage stronger, especially unforgiving. Unforgiving is so good. It's really good. It just comes in clutch when you're trying to hit that when you increases your damage. Like missing health segments increases your damage, one missing segment 10%, two missing segments 25. That's pretty much good enough damage. As you can see, my critical hit chance is 41.50%, and my critical hit damage is 124%. My weapon damage is 7k, of course. So, and I forgot also of the lightweight. My weapon damage is 19,389 weapon damage. My critical hit chance is not that good, but at least it makes me hit. This is basically when I'm fighting against NPCs. I use this for fighting NPCs. So it's 18.50% critical hit chance, and my critical hit damage is not that good at all. Critical hit damage is 107, damage, but the headshot damage is 99. This is not. It's okay, I guess. I still like it. I mean, I still like it because of the talent, makes me stronger. But the Navy MP5 it just does so much damage, just so much damage. I really love the Navy MP5, but as soon as I get the house, I'm running with that with the Navy MP5. And my abilities, of course, I am running a pulse, a recon pack. Of course, you can run it with the scrambler to be concealed against players, but It's not gonna do that much damage. Look at that, critical hit chance and critical hit damage is not good. I rather run this because of my critical hit chance and critical hit damage does way more damage, and the cooldown's a little bit down, a little bit better. Again, I rather hit this. This is, I mean, again, you guys can run whatever you want, any pulse and all that, but I prefer running a recon for me because recon actually helps me out with the damage and critical hit chance. And yeah, and you know, of course, this isn't no surprise. Running a booster. Running a booster does, again, the self heal. It's garbage, but it makes me do a damage bonus, which I really like. Increases my damage and damage resistance for the effect targets, in addition to normal healing effect. Again, this is a Nomad build. You can run an overheal you guys want. Oh, my bad, an overdose, but I prefer a booster shot for it can give you that extra damage. And of course, running a Nomad build, of course you need it for survivability. A recovery link, of course. This is no explain. I don't need to explain why you need a recovery link. It's just really good with the Nomad. You don't need to run attack or defense. Okay. Now my talents. Of course, you don't need no combat medic because this is a solo build, but I'm running on the move since it increases my damage. Well, it reduces my incoming damage by 15% for 10 seconds, which is pretty good. Makes you a little bit tough, and you know, not to get melted. And of course, I'm running strike back when I reach lower health to reduce active cooldowns by 20%. So once I reach a low health, my cooldowns for my skills will be up. So it will just be 20% up more. And of course, I'm running critical save using a mech kit during low health to increase damage resistance by 20% for 10 seconds. That's good. That's just really good in order to pop a mech kit in order to still stay alive. But of course, the Nomad's gonna revive you. Well, it depends also on the 6-piece because it has 50%. You know, chance on giving you the other Nomad. Okay, and of course, finally, the last talent of them all, adrenaline. There's no need to different why adrenaline's so good against. Well, it's so good against predators. If I'm running against a predator and when I'm playing solo, of course, the mech kit now gives you 7 seconds of immunity from the status effects. So once you get that bleed from that pred, of course, just pop a mech kit with adrenaline and it helps you out a lot. So yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah guys, so yeah guys, this is my build for the Nomad 6-piece. Again, it's still a work in progress, but it's decent enough for new players or people that just want to do solo builds. This is not the best Nomad build. Of course, there's people who like to run AK firearms in 5K or 4.9K. It doesn't matter, but this is right now one of the best builds in the game. So if you guys want to run this, yeah, just watch my video and whatever, just do whatever you guys want with this build. Like again, you can run it with the box or a pulse, but so yeah, this is my build, and I like to run this build, but it's still a work in progress. But yeah guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you subscribe to my channel, and have a great day guys. Bye.